What inspires you? What inspires me? A lot of things. A lot of things inspire me. Um, Traveling inspires me because, like I said, I get to go to other countries and see what they're doing, what they have, how they use it. I get to talk to strangers. I really love talking to strangers from other countries. It's my most favorite thing, and this is why I'll always take the bus and I'll always take the train. And flying is cute, but like everybody when they're flying, they just feel too cutesy, too demure, too mindful to talk to me, you know? Except for like one or two people, there's always like that one or two people who are curious about me and they chat to me. But I do find buses and trains just feel more local, they feel closer to home. Whereas like airports feel very international, like re globally, gona bjaanong ga re buisane because ra tlhaloganya gore go globally go fa wa tlhaloganya. But how le local o nametse bus, like o nametse trene, just like the locals, it feels more like no man motho o e ka no ba kgaitsedi wa tlhaloganya. And so people, I don't know what it is, but people just are more inclined to chat to me, more inclined to be inquisitive about where I'm from, what I'm doing there. You know, I have had the most beautiful conversations with people on trains and on buses. And have learned multiple words from multiple languages on trains and buses, talking to random people. So I do get inspired quite a lot from those conversations. I get inspired quite a lot from sitting in a bus or in a train, just looking outside the window and watching people, watching buildings go by, watching trees and valleys go by, watching animals in the fields go by, watching people go by their lives, right? Just go along with their day, go by their day, just like living their lives, and just almost crafting my own story, if you will, or my own questions of I wonder what that person does. You know, they dress like this. I wonder where this person's going. I wonder which one of those houses this person's coming from. There's a little town there. You can see it. There's like 6 houses, but there's a little town. I wonder who lives there. I wonder what it's called. I wonder what their rituals are. I wonder what their culture and tradition is. You know, I quite get inspired by that. I quite love it. I adore it. So traveling inspires me. My tribe, as I've spoken previously about my community, I truly love them. I call them my tribe, and that's everyone in my community, my family, my friends, my chosen sisters, my acquaintances, my cheerleaders, my sponsors, coaches, mentors, allies, you name them. I'm inspired by my soul, which is very much, I think, a thing that I would say now, maybe a thing I wouldn't say in the past, just because of the year that I've had and the amount of like digging deeper and solitude that I've been able to have, which has been very much a privilege. And so through that, I've also been inspired by the new me, you know, which is a little bit related to why this is called Janie and Co. But that story is for another day. Um, my relationship with God, oh my gosh, my relationship with God inspires me. I have tapped into a different kind of relationship with God, which I quite enjoy. Um, I'm inspired by prayer in a different way that I used to be. I'm inspired by how I relate to God in the way that I do now versus how I used to. I'm inspired by the lifting of limitations on what I believe God can do for me in my life through me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, inspired all the time. I could go on about that the whole day. I'm inspired by good films, good books, and good music. I always have, and I always will. I absolutely love a good show. I love a good movie. I love good music, and I love finding different music, new music. I love a good book. If you know me, you know I love a good book. That doesn't even need us to unpack it. I love a good book. I'm a reader. Always have been. I believe in reading. Read. Okay? To all the Gen Zs who are on TikTok, go find a book and read. You can still do TikTok, but go find a book and read. It's such a joy to go into someone else's story, someone else's mind, someone else's life, and kind of walk a journey with them in whatever it is that they're trying to portray. It is an absolute beautiful journey and a joy and a very enriching one. And I do love art. I do love art. I love art. I love contemporary art. I love your typical kind of like art. I love history to some extent. I love history. I love history to yeah. I do love art. I love art that is expected, and I do quite appreciate art that is unexpected. Yes, those things inspire me.